What is up, my crazy beautiful Arcadians? My name is Vertico, you can call me V, and welcome back to the Isle. Well, we're playing as a THERIZINOSAURUS, which is absolutely awesome. This is the second time I played as him, on this server specifically, or her I should say. We played yesterday and I managed to record it, but I stupidly recorded it into an AVI type of video format, and it did not go well when it came to trying to edit it. However, this is a fresh new start with a brand new THERIZINOSAURUS, and I've learnt so much from playing it the first time, such as it can eat and it can drink, but there's no sniffies, so I have to identify it by eye and memory, which, as a lot of you may know, I'm not particularly great at when it comes to remembering where water or food is. So that should be interesting. Anyway, we're going to play this guy, and I'm super duper duper excited to be able to play with it. So I want to, of course, make a massive shout out to the server, which is, of course, asura #1, and the admins behind it as well, of course. So I put a request at food. I'm pretty sure that's food. It is food. So I put a request into the server Discord that I joined, and then they allowed me to, well, become THERIZINOSAURUS. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. And I think the admin's name was Sylvia, so thank you, Sylvia. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me. I really do appreciate that you have today. I know that Isle is something that a lot of you guys keep requesting more of, and I promise there will be more in the future. Moment in time, I'm just trying to get as much Drossel Evolution out just to finish that series, and as much of my time at Portrait out, just because I love playing it, and I want to play it more, and I've got to record more to be able to play it more, and so on. So that's happening. We've got loads of stuff coming. We've got more Jurassic World Alive content, I know, finally. More Pokemon content, I know, finally. And of course, more Hungry Dragon stuff lined up. I'm recording a couple of these, and I'm going to jump into potentially some Jurassic World Evolution, and then I'm going to do some Hungry Dragon. And then I'm going to do some Jurassic World Alive if all goes well. We're going to figure that out, though, because I'm testing a new little webcam setup, so it will be interesting to see how that sort of develops. Anyway, let's get right into this. So we've got some food. I'm looking for water now, and I am sprinting a bit too much. But we are going to go into global, in case anyone spots me and is like, oh, hello, little Therizino, and I will know in advance if I'm screwed or not, which is always a good feeling. For those of you that are yelling at me that I'm not going the right way towards water, I'm sorry in advance. I legitimately have to play this to learn. I'm heading this way because I saw the ocean sort of spread out and come into Crevice, like in a sort of like a, hopefully a river flowing. So maybe, just maybe some water down this way. But I wanted to head inland, so we've got a nice bit of tree cover. I love how before recording it was at 72 FPS, now it's dropped down to 40 to 60. It's like, really need to figure out what the hell's causing this. But nonetheless, it's all good in the hood. I do need a PC upgrade at some point this year, just not quite yet. I can't afford it. Later in the year, maybe. Anyway, we're now venturing all the way down, and we're going to just sort of figure out if I'm going the right way or not. No, it didn't quite lead to what I was hoping it would lead to. However, is it coming nighttime? I think it might. I try to avoid nighttime when I record because it's a nightmare, because you guys can't see much. I'm playing such a small little... I had a really good name for them. Oh, no, I've forgotten. Oh, yes, Purdy Birdie Boy. There we go. Playing such a little Purdy Birdie Boy that this could become a snack very easily. And, well, we don't want that to happen. We filled up on food. Should be at, yeah, I was about to say between 8 to 100%. Also, as you can see, the graphic it shows is for a raptor of some type. It's not showing the THERIZINOSAURUS. That's because this guy is very, very much only in the game through code, and that's it. It doesn't have any animation for eating or drinking. I don't actually know if it has a drinking animation, but it has attack animations, walking animations, all the good stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. I like this server because you can find some funny stuff going on. You can get shants. There is a lot to this server, and I can't like say that it's not the worst of the worst. Are you a son of the Dryo Empire? Oh, fantastic. There are peeing with Dryosauruses, which are OP. They're not. They're incredibly underpowered. They should be like having sickles for teeth and stuff, and dig up between their prey's legs and just devour them. No matter what the prey was. I'd love a hypo Dryo. That would be next level. Like a herbivore with the hypo strain. That would be interesting. I'd push for that. I'd also push for a hypo THERIZINOSAURUS because that would be unbelievable. Is that more food? No, it's not. So I have to actually be able to identify it, and the easiest way that my brain has picked to identify it. If anyone here has watched Land Before Time, remember the tree stars? Oh, I do tree stars. The only way I can picture them, because they're tree stars. So I don't know if that's a nod or if it's just a coincidence or if that's like based on the same flora that the tree stars were based on. But that is awesome. Also, at night, this guy has got some quite interesting colours, so much so it's really easy to camouflage because people using night vision won't be able to recognise. During the day, he's, I wouldn't say the easiest to spot. I mean, we've got some quite neutral and dark colours. I think, obviously, you can't choose your colours when making this guy. I literally put a request in and I logged out. When I logged out and when I logged back in, I'm the THERIZINOSAURUS. So, yeah, I think I might do more stuff on this server in the future because they've got such a cool little setup where you can request things, win things. It's just really cool. Is this more tree stars? No, it's not. That's fine. We're not too super hungry. It's the water I'm trying to find at this point. It's always good to find a location that's got water and food so you can just keep going between and grow. And then once you're to a size of an adult, you're no longer really under much threat. That you can be a little bit more blasé. But if you see a big carnivore, you just got to peg it. And this guy can make some strides, so it's all good. Right. I think we're not going towards water. This is going to end up like the last video. The last video that I recorded. It's quite funny. We got some food, we didn't get any water, and we broke our legs. We fell down the side of a cliff. For those that don't remember, it's exactly what happened to the Ceratosaurus. It didn't look like it'd be something to break my legs, but it broke them. So, and then I had to lie down for a long time, basically going, well, we got to heal before we can go get water, and then we died of thirst. So, it was an eventful episode, but hopefully, this episode's all about getting this guy to survive, because I'd like to do more videos on this one. I like the THERIZINOSAURUS, it's one of my favourite herbivores, and the fact that I can play it is just awesome. In fact, asura is actually one of my favourite dinosaurs. Flat out, I love this guy. Also, if it looks like it's lagging or it's going like that, it's not, it's just the mouse that I've got that we are going to be having to replace, unfortunately. This has done its magic for the last 6 or so months, and it's incredible. I might replace the battery, see if that fixes it. Because it's silent, and I love that, I really do, especially where I'm going on to a Blue Yeti soon. That's going to be invaluable. If we find food, that would be great. Oh wait, you're not food. Looking for a larger leaf bush. So it's a bush with quite hench leaves. Can't miss it. Well, you can. It's easy to miss it. Oh, is that it? Is that food? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, great. We're going to start turning night vision on soon. This guy doesn't have fantastic night vision. Oh, that's because it's still quite light outside. Yeah, he doesn't have fantastic light vision. I was about to say, oh, yes, he does. No, he doesn't. It's still light outside, so it's got to the point where it's just starting to get dark. You're not food. Damn it. It'd be good to get food in, just because then I can say I'm only suffering on one element, not two. And yeah, look, just for proof, I'm going to stop, and I'm holding down Q right now. That's the mouse. That's how bad the mouse can get. So for those who've watched My Time at Portugal when I'm trying to throw the darts, you can see why I die a lot. Well, I don't die a lot, I don't do it well. That's weird. I thought I was playing the owl, not visiting some... Wow, okay. Global chat's going off. There we go. That's entertaining. Whenever you give people the option to chat in video games, it's never going to end well. Right. It's getting dark. I don't like recording it when it's dark because I get terrified. And because also it's hard to see for me and for you. And because, well, it's a pain to edit to try and get screenshots and thumbnails and whatnot. But I'm actually really lucky that I've took loads of thumbnail opportunities yesterday. And it's the exact same colour, so it works. What is this? This is not... No, those are not tree stars. Neither is that. Zooming in to check. Nope. Fine. Guess we're just going to keep wandering. Alright. Hunger is becoming an issue. More so than water, nearly. Oh, interesting. That's okay. Because you can find them. It's just... There are probably hundreds that I have passed, and that's not an overestimation, there probably is, but being able to identify them without the sniffies is a very, 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 very big disadvantage. It's possible, don't get me wrong, but like when it starts to get dark like this, it becomes a bit more difficult. So that's not one. Look, now you can really truly start to grasp how bad the night vision is. Not particularly great. Oh, ominous music. Oh, is that star? That might be. Nah, I'm getting closer and it looks like it's not. Yeah, that's a big note, Chief. Damn it. Right. Usually you can find, if my memory serves me correctly, and it can do every now and then. I'm not going to ever remember this map, so as a forewarning to everyone. I may in the very far future, but not anytime soon. I am, however, remembering this area to some extent, because it's a very large opening, and I remember thinking about that before. Nope, not going up that little death path. Look how far I can't see ahead of me. Barely anything. Is this... Nope. We're going to have to start going full night vision soon. That's not good. Yeah, because I cannot see far ahead of me at all. I want to get this guy to survive. You know? Because, well, it means more videos, and I get to play it more, and I love playing the THERIZINOSAURUS. As you guys remember from the deathmatch where I just constantly played it and shredded people. Ah, that was the day. You're not something I can eat, are you? No. Damn it, right. Just checking. It's all got leaves. Why aren't you just eating them? Leaves are leaves, my lord. My English is escaping me. I'm truly becoming a dinosaur. Right. Nothing here. Oh? Oh, that's just the trees' leaves that looked a bit like it when they meshed with the bush. That's not cool. Give me a false sense of hope there. Can I see anything? Barely, but I can. That's cool. Damn it. Right. I'm hearing noises. Like smaller dinosaurs. See, look, when they mesh with the bushes, it's not doing it there, but you can really start to think, oh, look, that's food. It's not. I really, really wish, even though it's not animated, that this had the mechanic for the sniffies so you could find stuff. Also, for those that are wondering, yes, that's what I'm referring to as the scent when you hold down Q. I'm calling it from now on the sniffies. So, have fun with that. No. 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 Right, I'm just going to hold down E and hope. No, that is definitely not. See, I know it for a fact, but part of me every time is like, I'm going to press X to doubt that fact. I thought I saw movement there. It wasn't. Oh my god, it was just rendering. That would have made me boop myself. Okay, right. Isn't too dark at the top of this. Nope. Do not want to be going up this part, because that's just a no-go. Ooh, the Aurora Borealis. It might not be the Aurora Borealis, but it's still, I don't know what they call it otherwise, the scientific name for it, because that's the Latin name. It's not the Northern Lights, unless it is the Northern Lights, and this is a tiny little thing near either Reykjavik, northern parts of Sweden, even like parts of northern Scotland. I felt that slip then. Right, get onto solid land. There we go. The night vision, we're not too far from the top. Right, I'm confident with that then. Cool. Are we going to have any food at the top? Come on, make it worth it, you know? In the last, when I recorded it last, when it obviously broke, I managed to find meat twice before I found food. And I'm like, why does that never happen when I'm a carnivore? Yet when I'm a herbivore, without the sniffies, I'm screwed. But I have learnt a lot since starting to play this game, and I think you can really test that if you look at my older videos where I'm just constantly not understanding how a lot of things work, or, well, pretty much dying. So, we're getting somewhere. We're definitely getting somewhere. Oh. Ah. I would love a Hypotherinosaurus. I mean, I would love a Hypodryo, but you know. Should just release the Hypodryo on April Fool's Day. Just every year. Only time you can ever get access to it. That'd be great. I thought that was a waterfall then. I was like, oh really? I missed that when I looked out of night vision. However, I'm pretty sure we are heading towards water now. If not doing a loop on us. But I don't think we're doing a loop on ourselves, so it's all good. Right. We're in quite an unlucky position that we are on the high ground, Anakin. So, I can't tell what that is from this distance. It's definitely not a... No, it's not a tree. It's not a tree star. So, that's fine. We're going to get up here. I'm going to try and scout from the top, see if I can see anything. Then we're going to find a safe route down if we do. Yep, that looks like water. That is water right there. Perfect. So, we just need to make our way to the water now. With a safe route down, which seems to be this way. Speaking of which, is that any of those? Oh, I think it might be. No, it doesn't look like it is. Damn it. I was about to say, is there any tree stars? No, it's not. Well, hopefully we might be able to find some near the water itself. So that will be good. Let's go out of night vision so I can find the safe route down. Thank you. And head towards this glorious little bit of water. If we find some food as well, then we're going to survive. Survive. And that will just be, well, that'll be helpful. You know, helpful towards this guy's survival would be to survive, you know. It's just common sense. Right, that water's a lot further away than I thought it was. Yeah, being high up really doesn't give you much perspective, does it? Right, there seems to be water this direction. You see it through that crack? I could be wrong. But there's no harm in trying to see if it is. Because if not, we know that there's water within reasonable distance. We're going to take a quick little crouch. Just going to survey for any movement quickly. See if I can spot any food as well. I shouldn't be able to spot any food, but if we do, then great. I'm also looking out for any movement, listening out for any noises, and letting our stamina replenish. I'm now proper like zoomed in on the screen, and my face is zoomed in on the screen. No, not seeing anything of particular concern or any use. Right, let's have a quick look. Food getting low, thirsty as well. So we're quite hunger and we're quite thirst. So. No, that is just a big old nope right there, Chief. No, that's fine. We're going to go the safe route. We've got the stamina to really run for it. I thought I heard something then. It was just the music. Because this game really does like to build up the suspense. And it's quite playful music. Is that food? I can't tell. I don't think it is. No, that's not. I can't even get round to try it, but you know. That's fine. Food? No. Either of you. Ooh, you could be. No, maybe not. No, maybe not. Damn it! We've definitely gone past food at one point or another. It's just identifying it. I found food in the last video. It was the water that ended up killing me. Food? Night vision. No. 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 Nope. Are we definite that's a nope? Yeah, it's a nope. Damn it. This is water. I was about to say is not water, and then it is. Great. Okay, so a safe route down. This, follow the grass, me. Follow the grass. Cool. Okay, there's no grass here, so this could become an issue. It's not. Fantastic. I'm holding down E and looking down. I'm not seeing the drinking animation happening. I know there isn't an animation, but I'm not seeing my thirst go up. That's not great. I'm holding down E. I'm looking down. Oh. Well, I know that the eating works. I didn't know if the water worked. Maybe it's just too shallow. I don't know. Maybe it's... I don't know. Right, we're going to try and follow it downstream quickly. Because we might encounter food on the way. And we'll try and see if there's a bit better area for it. To where I can actually properly, hopefully, drink. Oh no, imagine if you can't drink. This poor guy, gal, was doomed from the start. That sucks. Can you jump? No, you can't. That would be interesting, but you can't. Okay, I'm going to try. This shouldn't be too much of a fall. Really? Why do I doom myself every... No, let's not break the other leg. Every time, right. I'm trying to get you some water. Now please drink it. Oh, there is an animation. And yes, it was too shallow earlier, which means I've just broke the leg for nothing. Right, that's cool. We now have a nice little stream to situate ourselves nearby. And we just need to find food. And then take a moment to heal as well. And well, this guy could grow. Which means this could be a 2 or 3 part episode. How interesting. Wait. I thought I had footsteps then. It wasn't. It was just me shaking my headphones too loud. Let's not poop the pants too much. Wow, you are thirsty. You're properly dunking your head under there as well, and your thirst isn't going up by much at all. If any. I know it is. Right. Wow. You require a lot of sustenance, don't you? Jeez. Good lord. This whole episode could just be him drinking. Or her drinking, sorry. Can I see his head underwater? Yeah, you can. That's adorable. Cool. Keep going until I'm certain you're full. You're not full. Keep going. So give it another 10 seconds or so. And we just need to find food, which is always a nightmare for me. But I'm sure we'll do our best to find out. This should either be full or close to full. Yeah, there we go. Right, cool. So you've got 13 damage, so it's dropped from 15 damage. Which means I still can't sprint. Why am I trying to sprint? Oh yeah, because we're in the open and I don't like being in the open. That would be a good reason. Any of these food? It doesn't look like it from a distance, but once again, never trust the distance thing. Also, that lone little bush all the way up there could be food. I don't think it is. Any used food? No. Not by the looks of it. And that's fine. Any of this food? There's a lot of bush build up here. Come on. One of these could be food. No. Right. That's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to just perch it. Look at how great camouflage is. I mean, like, you can pretty much see it here. But from this side, there's nothing. And that's incredible. Anyway, we are going to leave the video here. We are going to pick up in the next video with the exact same one. I know, a sequel. Wow. But I'm going to give it a little bit of time before I record the second one. Give me a chance to hopefully level this guy up a little bit and find food. And if the next episode is not about this guy, then you know he died. Or she died. But guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you do smash the like button. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. And I'm a crazy Vertico. I'd super duper appreciate it. There is a playlist dedicated to the Isle where you can see all of the various different parts. They're not episodes as such. Some of them do lead into each other, but they're all random, just different pieces of experience from the game, and it's just always fun. So thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra!